The two lifeguards who saved each other years apart. The ocean remembers more than we think. Sometimes, it even returns a favor. On a sun-hammered day in 1999, Bondi Beach pulsed with summer energy. Children shrieking, radios blaring, waves folding themselves onto sand. Among the red and yellow flags stood Michael, a newly minted lifeguard with a quiet sense of duty. He watched the water like it spoke a language he could almost understand. Then, the ripple of panic. A swimmer's hand shot up, swallowed by a shifting undertow. Michael sprinted, board slicing water, breath short as he paddled through churning foam. The man flailed, eyes wild, strength fading. Michael pulled him in, whispering encouragement over crashing surf. Minutes later, coughs erupted, lungs cleared, life returned. The man's name was Daniel. Michael never forgot the trembling gratitude on his face, or how quickly Daniel disappeared into the crowd afterward, embarrassed but alive. 15 years slid by. Sydney's coastline didn't change much, but Michael did. He was older now, slower in the knees, seasoned in the soul. And he wasn't on duty today, just a casual ocean swim on a mild afternoon. He waited out, too far perhaps, lost in thought when the sea shifted violently. A riptide curled beneath him, invisible until it dragged him sideways. He tried to swim out, but the waves hammered him, salt filling his mouth, the sun suddenly distant. Panic, the kind he'd seen in others but never felt himself, surged hot through his veins. For the first time, Michael understood what drowning felt like. Then voices shouting, a board slicing water, strong arms locking under his shoulders. "Hold on, mate, I've got you." Michael sputtered, coughing seawater and disbelief as his rescuer pulled him to shore. On solid sand, weak but breathing, he looked up. Daniel, older, broader, wearing the same red and yellow lifeguard colors, knelt beside him. They stared at each other, recognition striking like lightning. You saved me," Daniel whispered. 15 years ago." Silence spread between them, thick with realization. Two men, both lifeguards, each unknowingly protecting the other in different chapters of life. The ocean, ever watching, had drawn its circle closed. Later, over steaming coffee, they pieced together the details. Same beach, different summers, one life preserved twice. Michael laughed weakly. "Guess the sea pays its debts." Daniel nodded. "Or maybe we don't swim alone, even when we think we do." Their story lived quietly in lifeguard rooms and late-night retellings, a reminder that sometimes the people we save return to save us when we least expect it. Because fate, like the tide, has a way of coming back around. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to help the channel grow.